We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Now, I don't want there to be any type of misconception here as we get closer and closer to Money in the Bank, but I feel like I need to get a lot of things out in the open before things really start to get rolling here. Sean Walsh, contrary to popular belief, I don't dislike you by any means whatsoever. So I don't want to get any type of negative feedback saying that, oh, Lewis Rivers and Money Gang, we just have a distaste for Sean Walsh and Ray Geddes. We just despise the Raging Scorpions. Hold on a minute. I just want to back this up a little bit. I don't dislike you by any means. Gucci, on the other hand, that might be a different story. Me, personally, I don't dislike you. I just feel like you've been a thorn in my side ever since I showed up to Raw. And now it's gotten to the point where it's not about disliking you so much that I don't want you to exist in ECW. It's gotten to the point where I despise you up to the fact that my Money in the Bank, the show that Money Gang made famous, you will no longer be necessary. You will no longer be, well, as if you were of value to ECW. That's not going to apply for you anymore either. Now, you are right about one thing. I will say, what you said on Raw about there not being a 2-on-1 type of situation, now Gucci is going to be in my corner. I want you to realize that Gucci has bigger fish to fry when he goes into that Money in the Bank ladder match. So, you don't really have to worry about Gucci up to that point. And, as the record shows, last time you and me were in the ring one-on-one, I didn't have to worry about Gucci being in my corner in order to beat you. Because, if I remember correctly, your shoulders were on the mat for 1, 2, 3, and the rest is history. Now, let's fast forward from that moment on to Payback, in which you and your stupid redneck partner decided, okay, maybe 1-on-1 isn't the best situation. Maybe we can take him 2-on-1. And then look at the end result for that one. Your partner ended up becoming basically a bionic redneck. But I feel like that's probably gimmick infringement somewhere, so don't worry about that. But now, from the little hint that you dropped on Raw, we know that you're trying to get Ray Geddes to show back up and trying to be in your corner for Money in the Bank. Well, I don't think that's going to happen because, you see, I actually spoke with Ray before you even got the chance to figure out exactly what was going on and see if he was going to show up for Money in the Bank. And excuse me if I'm not going to be doing this justice, but this is a little transcript that Ray had sent me just basically saying that, in his words, he's not going to make it to Money in the Bank, so I don't want to get your hopes up or the fans of ECW. I don't want to get their hopes up either. But this is basically what he said to me. Hey, old Lewis Rivers, this is the old Raging Redneck here, and I know that you and me have had our differences in the past, and in the end result, I end up with a fucked up leg. Now, I may not be the brightest in the ECW locker room, but I know when to make sure that if I showed up to Money in the Bank, I might just not have one broken leg. I might have two. Or my partner might just join me in the hospital bed with another broken leg. So I know not to show up to Money in the Bank. That's the show that you and Gucci made famous. It's named after the Money Gang. So you don't gotta worry about an old Raging Redneck here. I'm just gonna be sitting at home chewing my tobacco because that's the only thing that's gonna get my brain flowing anytime soon. So Ray, you're signing out here. And Sean, good luck. I might be seeing you in the hospital soon. That too. Basically, that's the transcript that he gave me. And at this point, I can totally agree. So, Sean, it's going to be mano a mano at Money in the Bank. So, you don't have to worry about Gucci. I know that Ray is smart enough not to show up to Money in the Bank. So, if you really want to settle this thing between you being a representative of the Raging Scorpions and me representing Money Gang, by all means, at Money in the Bank, bring your best shot, because you say you're going to get to stomp me out. I'm going to get stomped out by the Scorpion, just like Money Gang did at Over the Edge. We're going to prove that without the Singer and without the Claws, without the little pincers, the Raging Scorpions are nothing but insects that's going to be squashed under my boots. I'll see you at Money in the Bank.
Scott Adams finally able to turn things around there. Wait a second. Oh no, he's got a steel chair. Oh, this could be a disqualification here. Scott Adams. He's swinging for the. Oh, he was swinging for his head. It's like a Tiger. Tiger. Oh, he connects with another kick.
Tiger caught him.
Oh. Well, you know, speaking of not talking about it, oh my God. Turn him inside out there, and Nick Franco might be hurt. We need to think about stopping this. Spoken. People just don't talk about Mazasta Ojo after they encounter. He's literally a boogeyman of our company. And look at this combination. Oh my. Look at this. Oh, this isn't good for Nick Franco at all. Not at all here. No. Oh my.
He's been busy watching the.
Wait a second.
Oh wait a minute.
Oh no. Get him off there. Get him off of there, ref. Come on now. Get him off there. Oh. Locking eyes with the crusher is almost like he was in a trance, like he was paralyzed in fear. What is this? Oh my! Oh no! Franco isolated here again for another tag. This is their calling card here. A little bit of a magic killer. No redemption here. Looks like somebody's moving there behind him. Wait a second. Wait. Oh no! Oh.
It's Bobby. I told you, Draven was in for a world of trouble.
One knee. Just look at the look on Bobby's face. No, cross country kick. Come on. Couldn't even get his hand punch. No, it's not even giving him a chance to though. Oh my God. This is.
He has him up here.
This is.
Draven. You think Draven's gonna call it out?
This is bad. Our announce table is up on this riser on this stage. No way. No, don't do this, Bobby. Oh my God. Get away here. Backstage interviewer tried to catch up with Ben Hopkins. It's Alex James. What? Oh no, wait. These two have some unfinished business themselves here. Ben Hopkins up. Oh, and he's not going to get off scot-free. Maybe he wasn't going to get a shot this early in his career. Wait a second here. Almost like a Cinderella story, but oh, super kick misses. Eric Silva, wait. What a beautiful counter here. Rolling through it. He's got a guillotine chose. Maybe there's a new number one contenders match. Oh, good clothesline again. Didn't find success with this earlier, but he's going to try for it a second time here. Wait a second. Oh, he connects this time over the ropes. Silva here. Oh, another uppercut. Kick right to that knee. Just buckling him there. Oh, elbow strike. Brandon Wolf, wait a second. Bring it on here. Eric Silva blocked there on the ropes. Brandon thinking here, coming in full head of steam. Oh no! Oh! Wait a second, what is this? Silva instead hitting the ropes. Oh, ropes here. Oh, caught him with the plancha. No business in this match. No, oh no! Oh, come on!
And Bob.
Brandon Wolf obliged. Wait a second.
Oh, Bobby caught him.
Oh no, this is shades of Smackdown. He's got him up in that fireman's carry. He calls this the Hail to the King. No! Disposing of Eric Silva, and now looks like he's gonna do the same to Brandon Wolf here. You gotta be kidding me. No, not like this. Not like this. Oh, another cross-country kick.
Like we said before, he is so deaf.
Justice Gable. The match before the NXT takeover. Not to discredit Mr. Gable, but that is probably the greatest accomplishment he's ever achieved. Tapping out the Tiger. With the help of his buddies, of course. But still, I never saw it coming. But tonight's gonna be a different story. Because, Gable, I get to face you one-on-one. And we will see who is going to tap out who.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smackdown Live here from the Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Arizona. You're in Phoenix, Arizona. This is Brian Cole, being joined here tonight at the desk by Detroit, Michigan. How are we doing tonight?
That is right. Conspicuous by his absence. I hear there's a Swiss cheese convention or something, and Alex Tanay, being the cheesehead that he is, couldn't be here tonight. So here I am once again to take up the reins where he can't.
Yeah, absolutely. He must be across the country here at the Cheesehead Convention happening in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But tonight we have a strong opening contest. Tiger Baraki, Justice Gable. Of course, the tape here shows that for TakeOver Prelude to Violence, Justice Gable actually submitted Tiger Baraki in tag team action. Tiger looking to get back on track here. He talked about it at the top of the hour that he will be the one tapping out Justice Gable here. And also, Detroit, you were there on Monday Night Raw earlier this week. This is a rematch. The Franco Brothers somehow escaped with their lives against the Crucible, but they said they wanted to come back for more here tonight.
I don't know why they want to come back for more. They were beaten within an inch of their lives, and I guess the Crucible's going to be finishing the job tonight.
Yeah, we know what happened the last time someone as in SGS had boldly called out the Crucible. We haven't seen them since, but how about this? 6-man tag team action on the NXT side of things. The NXT champion Matt Black, Pat Basker, Bobby Mitchell teaming up to take on respective rivals and upstarts alike, and Alex James, the All-Stars champion Brandon Wolf, and Eric Silva, the #1 contender to the NXT championship.
Oh man, Ryan Jones knows how to throw bangers here, and this match is what you would call a banger. A whole bunch of talent, and they're just gonna fight tonight.
Of course, in our main event, Riddlin, who is qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match, takes on the man who lost his opportunity at that, Jeremy McGlasson, the judge. The judge here in a first-time meeting with Riddlin has a lot to prove. I think he's gonna feel a little bit he's coming in with a chip on his shoulder here as he takes on one of the 6 men who's going to have an opportunity to potentially become Mr. Money in the Bank and maybe a World Heavyweight Champion in the future.
Let's just hope Riddlin doesn't get too star-struck by being in there with the judge. The judge has accomplished a lot here. Riddlin looks like he's finally coming into his own, but time will tell in the main event tonight.
Absolutely, guys. We have a very stacked up deck here, stacked card coming up for you as we are still counting down just really a week and a half away from Money in the Bank. And speaking of Money in the Bank, man that you had a little bit of an encounter with on Raw this week, Aether Adamus is in the building. He's the #1 contender for the Leviathan and the World Heavyweight Championship.
He must be looking for all the getaway routes for when the Leviathan starts beating him down too bad.
It looks like he's maybe here just to see his best friend there, Tiger Baraki, in action, and we haven't seen these two together since before Aster Adamus was taken out of the picture by Scott Adams at Extreme Rules. It looks like there's a show of respect here from a contender to to another
future contender.
Thank you. You're getting tongue-tied here. Justice
It's okay. Like I said, I'm always here to save the day.
So we haven't seen Justice Gable since they were taken out. American Justice was taken out by the British Hit Squad.
Indeed, he was.
But so they are back here in Justice here, looking in high spirits here in singles action coming out.
Yes, he is. Justice Gable. He submitted Tiger Baraki, and he's looking to just put another feather in his cap tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a different story, and I think Tiger, he had keyed up on that. He realized it. Said himself that it was a tag team match. He's well aware of it. He doesn't think Justice will get so lucky here tonight in one-on-one action. I think Tiger, he realized he's very determined. He got the one-up last week on Smackdown in that 6-man tag in the main event. Adams tried to use a steel chair, and he was able to kick the chair into Scott Adams' face. So Tiger Baraki coming out here was unsuccessful also last week in entering the Money in the Bank ladder match, but it's a new chapter here, Money in the Bank. A victory over the undefeated Scott Adams in singles competition could be a way to reignite the path forward.
Oh, well, we are going to see that soon, too, because, Tiger, another one of those guys, doesn't want to get lost in the shuffle. That's his main concern. He doesn't want to get lost in the shuffle. I feel like if he pulls out a victory tonight, he'll be able to just get back into swinging things.
Yeah, that's what this is all about. Getting back off on that right foot. Tiger, she's got the kinesio tape there still from the past attacks from Scott Adams, taking some damage to the neck, to the shoulder, but he looks to be in great shape here. We got a quick tie-up between him and Justice Gable, and Tiger taking advantage here.
Yep, very good opening sequence right here. And, there he goes, cuts him off. Another tie-up. Tiger in the ropes. Let's see if we're going to get a clean break right here.
Yeah, Justice powering him into the ropes there.
And both men, both of these guys not really known for breaking rules, so to speak. So we're probably going to see a lot of sportsmanship and respect here.
Both of them also have a collegiate background for wrestling. Both of them have been to the top of their divisions. You see his Tiger with a nice waistlock takedown there.
Absolutely. That was textbook right there, and then a textbook reversal right back by Justice Gable.
Yeah, a nice standing switch from that seated position. Both these guys as we talked about at the beginning of the match, they have that submission background. And right now, it's like Tiger might be already trying to apply it with that rear chin lock.
Absolutely, but way too early in the game right here. Another thing, though, Tiger, very proficient striker.
You see they caught him with that back heel kick to the stomach, caught him off guard, and takes him down here into almost like a seated octopus stretch. Now this is a dangerous spot here. He could transition out of this into any number of other submissions from here. You see Gable is just reeling from it, trying to find a way to grab a foot, something to pull his way out of this. Tiger's got it locked in deep here.
That's very deep. He keeps this up, he's gonna tear a pec. He might dislocate that shoulder. There's a whole different bunch of ways that this could end.
Yeah, you don't want that Tiger. We know also he has the finishing ability with that patented cross armbar that he likes to employ. It looks like he might be trying to set up for that. Like I said, he said that he wants to submit Justice Gable here. No questions asked. He's wrenching on the arm, manipulating the joints here. Oh!
And just stomping on it. Ooh.
Sorry I'm late, guys. I'm joining here for you.
But I mean, anything to get the job done.
But conspicuous by his absence here, Detroit, Alec Tenay has joined the broadcast position.
How was the Swiss Cheese Festival today? Getting here
great.
late. Huh? Did you I see you got a big old block of cheese in your hand and you're wearing one of those stupid hats.
Oh, absolutely. You're just mad. You're just jealous. That's all it is.
Jealous of your stupid hat? No, I'm jealous because for some reason my paycheck is less than your paycheck and all you do is go around jacking it.
Justice there, guys, with a vicious German suplex and Tiger landing on the back of his neck here, favoring the neck.
Yet speaking of jacking it, Justice Gable just jacked up Tiger's neck.
And Tiger very slow to get up here, up to one knee.
Gable gonna take advantage.
Look at this combination here.
That's not gonna help the neck in right there in any shape or form right there.
No, it's not. And look at this turnabout is fair play. That same seated octopus hold being used on. Oh, but look at that. Tiger has the counter.
Oh, and a little bit of judo here with a hip throw, getting out of it. Took a little bit out of the damaged arm there to execute that, but it worked. Justice trying to fend off some of the strikes now, it looks like. He's just going to stand and trade here in the center of the ring.
And Justice's strike's not as clean as Tiger's right there, but he's putting an ass whooping in his own right.
Well, that strike right there just caught him clean, letting Tiger roll out of the ring.
There's a Justice Gable coming in hot through the ropes.
Gable is all fired up today.
Definitely fired up. Neck breaker here. Going for that combination again. Oh, Tiger lands on his feet this time. Oh, and there's a kick to the back of the head.
I think Tiger may have just gotten fed up with everything from Gable.
He just might have. Oh! Suplexed him into the steps.
Yeah, look like his Achilles tendon might have hit the edge of those ring steps coming down there. Issuing a warning here for both men to get back into the ring. Tiger Baraki on firm control here. Justice Gable, he might be out on his feet after that kick to the back of the head.
Definitely might. Probably have to go visit the doctor after the match right there. Could possibly be concussed.
Tiger going to the top rope here, taking his time. Gable's trying to get back to his feet. Wait a second. Oh, spoke too soon. There's a knife edge chop.
Chopped his knees out.
It looks like Gable's going up there to catch him.
Oh, look at this. Got him around the waist. Look at this.
Oh, he's gonna throw his ass.
From the second rope here. Oh, no. Oh. Big gut wrench suplex. Justice Gable trying to put it together. Might be trying to take this one home.
There's the two.
Resurgence of offense there, but not enough. Only two. He's going to have to stay on top of Tiger here. Continue putting this together.
Absolutely, but that was a big turning point if he could stay on him. Oh, man.
Wrench the neck there. Oh, another kick right to the stomach.
Oh! Running Meteora dick to the face.
Hey, look at this. He's feeling the effects here. Clutching his head, might be out. Again, he took that one big kick to the head on the outside, and the Tiger's not finished with him here. Oh my goodness!
I mean, he might be concussed. He might think he's back in college now.
Unprotected knee strikes there, right to the back of the head.
He might not submit him. He might just knock him out.
Well, speaking of submission, here he's got the arm trap, and he's going for the leg.
Tequila sunrise right there.
Look at the angle here.
He is pulling that back.
He's in deep.
He's gonna make his foot touch his head.
Gable needs to find a way out of this. He's in a very bad spot here. Oh my God! He's just
that angle is gross.
He's just trying to fold him in half. But wait a second, rolling free. Oh, a couple kicks to the face and he gets loose. This is the clothesline. Oh, Tiger. To the leg there. Right back to that same leg. Staggered him. Oh, look at the athleticism here.
Oh my God. They don't teach you that at the MMA camps.
No, not in any way. Tiger comes out of nowhere with that. And now he is just going to town with what he knows best, those strikes.
Huge kicks right to the stomach and then a heel kick to the back of the head.
Justice Gable is on Dream Street. Tiger's kicked the shit out of him. In the corner. Chopping away.
Tiger with a resounding combination of strikes there in the corner. Series of big punches and then that drop kick. And oh, what a kick to the face!
And oh man, just like that. Tiger Baraki putting an end to Justice Gable's hopes of keeping that momentum going.
Tiger Baraki is rolling with the momentum going into Money in the Bank versus Scott Adams.
Yes, he is. I mean, look at this. Justice Gable out on his feet for a good majority of the match. All these kicks to the face, and to the back of the head and everything. He didn't get the submission victory, but he knocked him the fuck out.
That was a precision back heel kick there to finish it off. I mean, we always talk about the kicking, striking ability, but I mean, you know, we're talking about a man here. He's put away Ryan Asriel with these kicks before. He's put away SMC. He's put away some of the baddest guys. I mean, he connects with Scott Adams. No offense, but Scott Adams might be seeing stars as well. Wait a second.
Speaking of, better hope he didn't hear you say he's gonna come out here and kick your ass.
Well, it looks like he's been doing his homework here. Wants to finish the job. But speaking of finishing the job, the Crucible Franco Brothers in a rematch for Raw this week. Up next here, you know, guys, we saw what happened on Raw. This isn't going to be pretty.
Oh no, it's not. The Crucible nearly ended their lives. So they're just gonna end up finishing the job. If you're a betting man, I don't think you'd be betting on the Franco Brothers tonight.
Yeah, this means one thing: tag team turmoil. If we see these two teams, I think we might already know the outcome. And you got to think that if it comes down to a tag team turmoil, the Crucible might be the strong favorites that are going in.
Oh, absolutely.
Why should you watch TPGW? Here's why.
poisons the heart and changes it from within. Deception lives in the dark, but you can't hide from your sins.
lot of people ask me, you know, hey, Bobby, why aren't you upset about what happened on NXT? Like, how can you not be upset? It's quite simple. I might not have won the hardcore title, but I did get my way at the end. I did. Because even though NXT is the house that Walter Scott built, NXT is my kingdom. It is my domain. I decree what happens and what doesn't happen. And what I decided not to happen was Brandon Wolf versus Eric Silva, because quite frankly, I think it's just ridiculous that someone like Eric Silva, who wouldn't have become a star, quote unquote star in his own right without me. That's right. I made him a star. I made him where he is today. So the reality is that Eric Silva should get on his hands and knees and kiss my fucking ass. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But you know what? It's all good, because tonight I'm going to be standing across the ring with Eric Silva once again, but he's not alone, is he? He's got the All-Star champ, Brandon Wolf, by his side, which, Brandon, you really are one of the best, but ever since you've come back to, you know, NXT, you seem to forget that you can't really trust no one around here. You really can't, because if Eric Silva is eyeing for your belt too, what makes you think you can trust him? Believe me, I can tell you up front, when I'm around, you better have eyeballs on the back of your head, because, you know, it's like I said on NXT, why wait when you can take? And, I mean, and you got this rookie, Alex James, like, who cares who he is? Like, for real. I mean, but hey, you know what, all jokes aside, Alex James, just get out of my way tonight, and you'll be okay. But if you do get in my way, you're shit out of luck, pal. And, hey, I got two good partners tonight myself. I got Pat Bastard. Well, actually, I don't know about that. But Matt Black, the NXT champ, oh yeah, I got him by my side. And speaking of Matt, I'm actually hoping that he humbles your ass, Eric, because it seems to me ever since you beat me, you've had a little big head. Well, after tonight, that little big head's gonna deflate, because I'm gonna kick your ass and Brandon Wolf's ass tonight. And after the end of the night, you and everyone else will hail to the king!
Alright folks, welcome back to Smackdown here. Before we get to our next scheduled tag team match, I want to take a moment to point out that Alex James now has the Crash Poet t-shirt available on the ECW. Actually here tonight in six-man tag, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast. One of our new faces in NXT is really starting to gain a little bit of traction here.
Cole, I'm gonna have to call Ben on this one. How are we pushing this guy's merchandise? His merchandise should totally say, I just got my eyes raked out by Ben.
I mean, he definitely was getting his eyes raked out. I will have to agree with that.
Well, despite Ben Hopkins' efforts here in their first ever meeting last time we saw Alex James on air, Alex James has continued to gain traction following his debut against Walter Scott, match against Ben Hopkins, even now this six-man tag match. I think the sky's the limit for this kid. I can't wait to see him here tonight. And today, I guess I'll just have to get you one of these Crash Poet shirts as Secret Santa gift.
Well, now it's not even going to be a secret.
Well, we all know Alex today doesn't like secrets, so. Anyway, wait a second.
Uh-oh! You're gonna have to excuse me while Hojo beats up freaking this kid right here. I'm gonna get on the phone with Ben and freaking start this anti-bullying campaign to get him to come out here and deal with Alex James.
This tag team match is supposed to be scheduled in the ring here, and Duke Franco and Mazaska Hojo.
Looks like we're gonna get a referee back here. This shit ain't making it to the ring. These guys are gonna beat the crap out of each other now.
We saw what happened last time here. This is what happened to Second Generation Sensations. They were attacked backstage by the Crucible. In fact, the first time we had seen Apollyon here on ECW programming, God, Duke Franco's not a little man. He's just getting thrown around by his arm there.
the Crucible isn't waiting. The Franco Brothers challenged them, and the Crucible is definitely bringing the challenge to the Franco Brothers right now.
The way that this is kicking off, you're just like the Franco Brothers trying to challenge them. They're trying to get their pride back, and the Crucible just doesn't have the time for it. They're just getting ready to fucking end them.
They haven't had the best week. The Franco Brothers got dissected by the Hit Squad. Then they had got to go face the Crucible and just took an ass whooping there. And now it just seems like this is going to be the nail in the coffin for the Franco Brothers.
Is somebody getting interviewed back there?
I don't think they were getting interviewed back there, but I mean, somebody needs to call security to get them out of there before you have more injured staff.
There's security, and I don't think he's trying to touch anything.
I tell you what, Cole, you want to go ahead and you want to go break them up?
Finally, we got that interview to a safer location.
This is ECW. What's a safe location? I mean, that could go anywhere. That could go outside, inside. That could even come out here. There is no safe locations here.
Hojo using that fire extinguisher, he cracks open the forehead there of Duke Franco, which just digging his fingers into that wound now.
What is it? You gotta think the other Franco brothers should be coming to his aid, or just keep hiding wherever the hell he's hiding, so the rest of the Crucible doesn't get to him.
Hopefully, maybe he's I don't know in another locker room. Maybe he's left the building for his sake. I don't know. Because at this
he probably took one of these cars and drove away.
At this rate, I mean, are there going to be any tag teams left for tag team turmoil? Crucible seems like it was preemptively taking everybody out leading up to this. I mean, they called out the Youngbloods themselves. I mean, this is just week by week we're seeing this literal dissection, just tearing the entire tag team roster apart.
And everybody wonders where all the tag teams are going. They don't want to come here. It's a danger zone.
I mean, in between the Hit Squad, jumping American Justice, and the Crucible killing everyone unsuspectingly, you're right. There's no breathing room or anything. You just pretty much end up dying.
Like Kenny Loggins said, it's the danger zone.
He's got him up for the fall of the axe here.
Oh, he's gonna kill him. Ow, through that table too.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna go ahead out on a limb and say this tag team match has been canceled.
Wait a second.
Oh man, I was right. Oh, he's bringing him out to the ring. Maybe we'll get a singles match instead.
Singles match? This is not gonna be a singles match. This is gonna be a massacre.
It seems like it's gonna be a public execution at this rate.
And look at the fans love it though.
Oh.
The bloodlust cannot be satisfied.
Taunting him, pounding on his chest. Oh, Vic Franco, there's nothing he can do. Game with his hands up. He swings and gets taken off of his feet with a clothesline a minute ago. This is just an absolute mugging here.
And that size disadvantage definitely not helping things.
The Youngbloods,
as the guys in the Crucible are big boys.
The Youngbloods have been undefeated as their tenure as a tag team. They fought an early version of the Crucible, I guess you could say. It was Asuka Hojo and Pagano Jr., but we have not seen them against this version. And I mean, I don't know. This is scary. And even in that match, it was RPJ that got involved and was able to remove Hojo from the match forcefully. That led to the Youngbloods going on to WrestleMania. I mean, I have a very bad feeling that we might see that undefeated streak come to an untimely end if the Crucible enters the tag team turmoil match at Money in the Bank. I don't know what else to say about this, but it just doesn't seem like there's anybody around who can even pose a threat to them.
No, they are the kings of the mountain right now, and the only thing they're looking for is the trophies, the tag team titles. That solidify it, because they're the self-proclaimed kings of the mountain right now without them.
You got to think they're just going to use those titles just as bait, just to bait in whoever's willing to come and just get completely slaughtered like this.
Oh, it's gonna be like taking cows to the slaughterhouse when they get those tag team titles.
I mean, we come down to tag team turmoil. I mean, it doesn't even matter what does it matter if you win, if you draw number 1, if you draw number 3, if the Crucible comes in number 5 in that gauntlet match, you're just going to be right pickings for them at this point.
Well, all I know is
wait a second.
The Crucible. Oh, wait a minute.
That's what he's dragging him out to the ring for. The Crusher's a steel chair. Oh no!
Told you, we got to see a massacre. I know today likes to say it. If you want to see a dead body, you're about to find one.
Oh man. Well, we don't know what undisclosed location Duke Franco has been taken to, but his brother here is about to be torn asunder for the masses to see.
This is starting to look like shades of what happened at NXT TakeOver to Mike Mitchell that opened up the show there unexpectedly. I mean, he's just ragdolling Nick Franco here. Oh
no! God!
Oh, right on the almost like a pointed edge of those ring steps. He split him wide open.
With ease, he was tossing him around.
Hey, the referee was out here for the scheduled matchup, but he's just backing away.
I don't even know why he's out here. He don't want none.
I don't know if the Crusher's just begging him here to do something. He's picking up like that crucifixion.
He's about to murder him.
He's gonna crucify him right here live on Smackdown in the middle of the ring. Oh!
Well, we didn't get a tag match. We sure as hell got a beating, an ass whooping, a massacre, and dead bodies everywhere.
Looks like Apollyon has made it out here to where he dropped him off right there front and center ringside. Oh my! Flips him up and
think about this though. When you think about ECW, the Franco Brothers have been around since like day one. It's not like these are just like two stupid nerds that are coming in to do their job and leave. These guys are seasoned veterans. They've had tag team experience for years, and even they cannot stand up to the Crucible. They're just fodder.
Well, I mean, Duke Franco is a former ECW hardcore champion in his own right. And you see what happened to him backstage. I mean, he may not even be moving. He might just be laying in the wreckage of that table that he was driven through. Nick Franco here, yeah, we haven't seen him as much in recent years, but again, he's very well seasoned as well. But I mean, you can't even get his hands up. He's just getting boxed here right into unfriendly territory. And Mizaska Hojo made it back out here. What the hell? Oh.
Just double boots to the side of the head. Collision was targeted right on his head.
Whipping him around. Oh, that's the same meat hook clothesline he caught him with on Raw. Really decapitated him with it on Raw. They might have just knocked his lights out there.
And now they're just taking turns.
Arrows just mocking the tag teams here by tagging in and out. Like, this isn't even a sanctioned match at this point. Oh my! We've seen this from these two before. Oh no, it's the boot of doom. Oh.
Jesus.
This is just
another big boot to the head.
Oh, come on now.
So, is this just gonna be like the running trend in ECW forever? Everybody just gets an ass whooping and nobody comes and makes a save?
I don't know. I mean, who is there to make a save right now? I don't know if it's worth it. Unfortunately, the other tag teams here, they have to think that their numbers are going to get called in that tag team turmoil match. Maybe I don't know. This is almost strategic here. Just let the low men on the totem pole take it. Oh, good lord.
The Franco Brothers. Well, I mean, in a sense, you can't. The Franco Brothers asked for this. They wanted. Why are they tagging in and out even? That's just mocking them. But like, the Franco Brothers asked for this. They wanted this fight. And I mean, granted, it's not the way they expected it was going to go down, but what the fuck can you expect when the Crucible comes out?
This is what you can expect. Just sheer
About
power
to
and just
drop him
killing.
right on his goddamn head. Head, neck, and back.
The ring completely shook from the impact of that move. Oh, and there's that other meat hook clothesline.
I mean, at this point, it's not even a message anymore. This is just, you ever see like a cat play with a dead mouse? It is literally what is happening right now. It is playing. These guys are playing with their food before they eat it.
You can see there, you said Hojo delivering the fall of the axe there to both brothers now. I mean, and just think about this, taking out the bigger of the two men backstage, sending a message here, it doesn't matter, oh no, not the magic killer to Mick Franco, same move they put him in Duke with on Raw. I think it's finally subsided here, but my heart goes out to the Franco brothers here. You know, you gotta commend their hearts. They're trying to make a name for themselves. They started to make a comeback against the Crucible on Raw, and it's almost like it got underneath the skin of these monsters. And this is just sending a message to them for biting off more than they can chew.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the immortal words of me, cancel Christmas, because these guys definitely aren't enjoying the presents they just got.
I don't want to see these guys anywhere near my Christmas dinner, my family gatherings. This is the most frightening trio I have seen in recent ECW memory.
Can anybody stop them?
Well, speaking of trios, it's you could say a king of the trios match up next. Eric Silva, Alex James with the Call Stars champion. Brandon Wolf takes on Pat Bassier, Bobby Mitchell, and our ECW NXT. What an NXT showcase, folks. You are not going to miss this one.
NXT is definitely being well represented in this match.
Oh, and there's a ton of animosity in this match. Stories to be told, and stories to continue, and stories to just elevate to dangerous levels.
Absolutely, it's up for grabs for anybody. Eric Silva getting his hands on both Bobby Mitchell and Matt Black here. Alex James looking to make a name for himself. Of course, you got the Call All-Stars champion mixed in here.
Quicksilver is the winner! No!
And he nails it! Boo! Has won Call Stars title. What the fuck? Kevin Gavin's back! Evan Rockville making his return to Call Wrestling here tonight. Anaconda Bison, Shawn Ross is tapping.
On the stage.
If you better look.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah! Oh. Yes! Oh, yes!
This night, Ray Geddes got the best of Ben Hitman.
No, he's settling for the end here. No, now Redemption Road. AJ Young has cashed in, and now he's Call All-Stars champion.
Anarchists versus Funarchists.
These three men are attacking the Call All-Stars champion.
AJ's gonna steal it to become the first ever two-time Call All-Stars champion.
This one simple mistake that gave Sean O'Connor the victory.
Cody wins! Cody wins!
Cody just beat Casey Gordon.
Cody's won the tournament!
What is going on here? Are we having our first ever Call All-Stars dance-off?
Oh man, it's time for my top 10 metal albums of the Rumble. Steel chair.
Oh no.
Wait,
what? It's the SCU order!
Is now the first ever Call All-Stars Women's Champion. Bowser's down.
He's done it! He's the new Don Rhodes champion!
The Disciples have just won the Call All-Stars tag team titles.
Asynchronic regains his championship. He got it! Chris Jericho! He's got him! Brandon Wolf is the Call All-Stars World Heavyweight Champion.
Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
You see, in the 2 matches I've had, I've learned something. That there's 2 types of people. A man who fights for what he wants, and a kid who cheats to get what he wants. Ben, you talk about how you're gonna stop a bully when you are one. Ben, I wanna fight you again. Of course, after Mason beats you. But until then, I'll wait. And I hope you're ready for a real fight. Because in the end, I'll be standing with my arm raised high. And you'll be on the ground.
Eric, you have to be kidding me, man. I hit you in the face twice with my title. Smack dab right between the eyes. And you come out here, last NXT, and pander to these morons out in the crowd, thanking them from coming? Kid, if you want to take this title from me, if you want to be considered in my league championship material, show me the fire inside you. Because right now, you're just a boy with a microphone wanting to play wrestler. Because I'll be damned. I will be damned if you think you're well enough, good enough, better than me to take this title from me. Because let's face it, my title reign is not ending anytime soon. And as far as tonight goes, oh, you rest assured, normally I'm up in arms protesting 6-man tag matches or any type of tag match that I have to share the ring with idiots. But tonight is a special night. A special night because you're involved. Because I want to be there in the ring. I want you to see me staring back at you across the ring. I want you to know that your reality check is staring right back at you. That I am your reality. I am smarter, better, and just more elite than you. So I want you and Brandon to stand on that corner knowing that you two want to chase my goal, chase my title. I want you to stand and face the reality that you cannot touch me. You will not take it. You will not touch me. But I do have to give credit to one person. Just a smidge of respect to Bobby. Bobby, I commend you for finally growing a pair of balls and taking what you want. Because life is so much better when you take what you want. I wanted the NXT title and I got it. But kid, don't get the words twisted about me and giving you a little bit of respect. Kid, you're still not in my league. I am out here tonight to show all of you that the reality has to set in eventually to all of y'all that I am simply better than all of NXT. And Eric, you said just say win. Win already came when I hit you in the face with my title. And come Money in the Bank, the conclusion of win will happen when you're left laying on your back, realizing reality's done passed you by and you failed.
Folks, welcome back. We just heard from Alex James and Matt Black there. And Bobby Mitchell had spoken out earlier about his partners here tonight. Looks like little bit of a meeting of the minds between him and Pat Bastard, trying to get on the same page here for tonight's match.
Well, I mean, a whole bunch of different personalities in this trios tag. So,
is that Ben Hopkins approaching the NXT champion?
Oh, here we go.
They say about great minds thinking alike, but I don't like the mindset of these two men. It looks like a devious smile there on the face of Ben Hopkins.
This is going to be the greatest thing to hit NXT.
Pat Bastard here headed to the locker room to continue preparation for our match, which is just moments away, folks. I wonder what was said between him and Bobby Mitchell. Bobby might have a little bit more to say to him here. Wait a second. Wait. Oh, no! What the hell is this?
Oh, my God.
That's his partner here tonight.
Bobby is completely just going off. What?
Today, this goes back to what you were saying on NXT. He's trying to steal the spotlight for himself.
Definitely.
Bobby Mitchell is always out for himself nowadays. And it's the best attitude he can have. But this may not be the best thing to do.
No, not for the state of their teams. Oh man.
Oh man, he's throwing him in that locker shoulder first. Bobby Mitchell might be content to do this alone. He'd probably go out there and fight them 3-on-1 if he could.
Oh, I'm sure he would. But
no, wait. Oh,
cross-country is the better part of Balor.
Oh, another one.
He's not understanding that.
Well, he just laid out Pat Bastard. I guess we can cross him off the list. What does this mean?
Okay, motherfuckers. I'm multi-time champion Mason Chronic, and I'm here to talk to you about some fucking anime. Are you a fan of Dragon Ball Super? We got that shit. One Piece? You already fucking know. Naruto? Overlord? Fuck. We even have an anime about 2 lesbian stepsisters if you're into that shit. Here at Crunchyroll, we offer a wide variety of anime for all you fucking weirdos for free. But you can also subscribe to our premium package for only $6.95 a month. The fuck do you mean this is an ECF commercial? The fuck's an ECF?
Folks, we are back. We had to take a commercial break back there, and I'm being told here over the headset that Pat Bastard will not be in this match. So, as it stands, I believe this is a 2-on-1. I don't know if Ben Hopkins had anything to do with this or not. We've seen him backstage shaking hands with this man. What is this? Really?
Oh my God! Are you serious?
This is awesome, Cole. This is awesome. This is what that is.
Of course, Danae, you would be the one man in the building chanting "This is awesome" right now, as Matt Black is just expecting everybody to feast their eyes on him here. The spotlight, one spotlight shining down on him in that NXT champion.
And why shouldn't he be? He is the NXT champion. It is his brand. Hell, ECW might as well be his company.
Yeah, I'm sure he would in some narrative he's come up with in his mind. He would like everybody to believe that. You know, quite frankly, if it wasn't for ECW, there would be no Matt Black to begin with. I don't know what he's talking about, and tonight Eric Silva is finally going to get his hands on this man.
The only thing Eric Silva will get is another title shot to the face, courtesy of Matt Black.
The longest entrance in ECW history here by Matt Black. Having a hard time walking around. Can't adjust his neck in that big ass coat.
You know, Detroit, having on good reports here that Matt Black has to wear that big ass coat, as you put it, to support his big inflated head, all the ego he has for me.
Oh,
it's about the only thing keeping his head up at this point.
Oh, come on. You're just mad because you can't afford
I heard his
something like
neck had to have reconstructive surgery to put multiple more bones in there to hold it up as well.
Hopefully tonight. Hopefully tonight.
Just Cole, just bask in the glory right now that is Matt Black.
I've basked in the reign of Matt Black for long enough, and I cannot wait for Eric Silva to unload one of those revolvers on him. Oh, we're just counting down the days until it happens.
Basking in something, but it doesn't smell like glory today.
It smells like, I'm not even going to finish that statement.
Come on, Cole. You know you want to say it.
Yeah, it smells like a bunch of horse shit that the boat smells like.
Oh, he did it!
Cole said it. We finally got Cole to cuss.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
You know it's going to be a great show when Cole lets out a couple of cusses.
With Bobby Mitchell here.
This friggin' idiot goes beating up his own tag team partner. What was the point? What is the end game of putting yourself down a man in a match like this? You want to get the W, go to the pay window, go to the next show, and he just made it so that he has to work twice as hard to make up for this guy not being there.
Well, Bobby Mitchell.
He's been such in a mindset. It has to be about Bobby. And the fact of the matter is this is going to be an interesting dynamic because we know how Matt Black operates in teams. We've seen how Bobby Mitchell operates nowadays as of late. So how are those two, going to work together?
We've seen them fall apart in a tag team setting before. I mean, it seemed like bygones have been bygones here. The way they were kind of half-heartedly showing each other respect from all we heard them say earlier. Bobby Mitchell seemed, I guess, grateful to have Matt Black as a partner, but he's got to remember that Matt Black left him high and dry the last time they were in a six-man tag team match.
I mean, hell, Matt Black totally just said that Bobby Mitchell, even though he has some bound of little respect, still said he's not in his league.
Yeah, you gotta think there's just some underlying issues between these two, dating back to when Matt Black introduced himself with a steel chair to Bobby Mitchell the first time they were face to face. Speaking of some underlying issues here, Matt Black, Bobby Mitchell have found themselves with quite a bit of history with this man. A man who has a lot of history here on Smackdown, where he won his first ECW championship 2 years ago. The current Call All-Stars champion, Brandon Wolf, coming out here. And Bobby Mitchell ruined his night earlier this week on NXT. Of course, Brandon Wolf ruined Bobby Mitchell's night last week here on Smackdown. So this is going to be a lot of unfinished business here.
Oh yeah. All I know is, like I said, they're down a guy. They are gonna need a superhuman effort to make up for, like, missing a whole body. And against this team that they're going against here, I mean, Brandon Wolf alone, they're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, you got to think if it was the opposite way around, if it was 3-on-1 with Brandon Wolf being the one there, that he would even be able to put up an effort to overcome those odds. But you don't want to find yourself in that situation. You don't want to be the 1 versus 3, and unless there's some plan that we didn't know was concocted before tonight put on air. I don't understand Bobby Mitchell, his narcissistic infatuation with being the center of attention here. Because he's going to get all kinds of attention in this match. He's not going to like the attention.
Oh, well, let's just not even talk. I mean, maybe there is a plan. The collusion between Ben Hopkins and Matt Black may have ran deeper than we thought. Maybe Bobby Mitchell's involved.
Well, and look at this. That's a 1,000-yard stare there from Eric Silva. As he looks at the two men on the opposite side of the ring. He wants nothing more to wring the neck suck here. We heard that he was supposed to have some words here to say tonight, but he decided that discretion's the better part of valor and to not shoot off at the mouth following how upset he was. But, you know, the higher-ups at Call All-Stars saw that performance against Brandon Wolf, and they entered Eric Silva into the Call All-Stars Royal Rumble coming up. So not all was lost there, despite him not being able to pick up the victory over a red-hot Brandon Wolf. We'll wait for the last man here to join this match, which is now a 5-man tag match. Alex James rocking that new Crash Poet t-shirt. Wait a second. No.
I told you, Cole. I had to put a call out to Ben.
Oh, so this is your doing tonight.
I had to let it. What are you talking about?
You are overstepping your bounds as a commentator tonight.
How could you? Stomped on the back of his head right on that LED. Come on now.
Cole, this looks an awful lot like business to me right now.
That's unbelievable.
Ben Hopkins.
He's getting foot rakes. He's not getting eye rakes today. He's getting foot rakes.
Ben Hopkins.
You better hope Alex James doesn't know you played a part in this, or he's gonna kick the shit out of you.
Ben Hopkins hearing the news that Alex James is getting a brand new t-shirt here for all the efforts this young man's put in, and oh, come on now.
Alex, it's all Tanae's fault. He probably can't even hear me. He's too busy getting punched in the mouth.
Oh, the only thing he's hearing is just his skull getting cracked by Ben's fist. And Alex, he is just eating every one of these Ben shots.
Ben Hopkins with an unceremonious amount of punches. He gets up to his feet here. We finally got a referee out here trying to split this up, but Alex James is staggering here. Ben Hopkins is not letting up on him here whatsoever. Oh no. Not on that. Oh my God, on the stage again.
On the LED screens.
Yeah, well, it looks like there was a plan all along, and it's come to fruition here. The odds
yes,
are
Rebecca,
even
2 on 2.
It's like, oh, the referee goes down as he was trying to call for the bell here.
Oh, we're already starting off crazy. Apparently, this match is never going to start.
Brandon Wolf and
look at the
removing themselves. And a stare down. I guess they were supposed to be the legal men here, but they're both brawling on the outside. Where's Matt Black going? No! Oh! Oh,
we're just having a day where matches are just not happening. Everybody just wants to brawl and kick the shit out of each other. Tension is high going into Money in the Bank.
Oh, he's just cutting his throat there with a taunt and dropping him on the knee.
Well, that was a signal to Money in the Bank right there. That is Money in the Bank will be the end of Eric Silva.
Oh, kicks him right in the ear there, to the side of the head. Eric Silva reeling for getting dropped on the ring apron. Right here in front of us again. Matt Black just trying to get in the head of Eric Silva some more. Throws him into the announce table. Snapmare. Oh, God.
Man, oh, look at it. He's telling him he's going to go night-night.
Oh, he's going to go night-night. He last rights to Eric Silva.
Oh, no, and on the outside of the ring. Black. So when we talk about a plan, it's like a couple of evil geniuses out of some superhero movie here. Now it looks like this might be 2-on-1 at this point. Brandon Wolf and Bobby Mitchell are still fighting over there. Look at Matt Black's just going to cross the ring like the match is still underway. God, Eric Silva's out. He's not moving.
Matt Black has been the best cerebral champion we have seen.
I mean, Eric Silva, it's like he doesn't even know what hit him. The last riots have completely rendered him useless here on the outside of the ring.
And Cole, this is your challenger for the NXT title?
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, the scorecard reads 2 last rights, 0 outlaw stomps or revolvers. But look at Bobby Mitchell here, realizing that he's got Brandon Wolf all to himself here. Oh my! Oh!
And you know, Bobby, he wants to capitalize on that last Smackdown. He wants to show everyone that he is, in fact, better than Brandon Wolf.
How crazy is it that the tides have turned in this so drastically? It went from being a 2-on-3 match back to a 2-on-2, and these guys are. We thought they were going to be in trouble, and they're taking full control.
Oh my God! He snapped him right off the ring apron there onto the floor.
Brandon Wolf just folded up like an accordion off of that.
And look, Bobby Mitchell. We've seen this from him here in the recent weeks. Just taunting the bravado of Bobby Mitchell here. He lost that match. He challenged Walter Scott, lost that match for the Hardcore Championship on NXT. And he's not even worried about it. He's out here getting his hands on the Call All-Stars champion. He's beating the hell out of him right now. Oh my God, that LED ring post. I left a dent or a crack in it there, the way Brandon Wolf put his hands up.
Bobby Mitchell has gone into the season-ending opportunity he can mode, and he is making the best out of anything that he can.
You could almost say that he's become the ultimate opportunist of ECW here.
Very much so.
Looked like, I thought maybe when Wolf went to the outside of the ring there pursuing him, he might have had the upper hand, but I mean, Bobby Mitchell must have been lying in wait as we were focused on the action happening in front of us. Eric Silva's still out over here. You know, he's rolled an inch.
Oh, good God.
Wow. Wow, what a clothesline.
Hit him hard.
You're talking about folding him up.
That could. Oh. Could you imagine that being it for the match?
I mean, so far from what we've seen tonight, I would not be surprised. Oh, wow. Wolf trying to fight back here. A couple kicks to the leg now. Trying to punish Bobby Mitchell.
Let's see. Brandon Wolf has a target on that leg.
He caught him. Oh!
He caught him in mid-air. Mid-jump.
Grounding him here right in the center of the ring. I mean, they can just take their time. We may not see Eric Silva in the duration of this match. I didn't mean to jinx Brandon Wolf. I said that he could put up a good fight 3-on-1 here, but I did not mean it literally. I didn't think we were going to see a handicap match with the Call All-Stars champion here. Oh, we see this from last week on Smackdown, these repeated kicks.
He just kicks over kick.
He almost knocked Matt Black off the ring apron. Go see if your boy's okay. Could have twisted an ankle.
Hold on. Matt Black is a superior athlete. One does not just simply twist the ankle like that if he is that superior.
Bobby Mitchell here trying to finish off Brandon Wolf all by himself. No. He might have learned his lesson. I don't know if he's going to tag in Matt Black at all here tonight following their last encounter as a tag team.
Well, that was a huge skyrocket of an inverted DDT, and he follows it up with a nice guillotine leg drop.
And look at this, just picking him up and kicks him in the lower back this time. Getting the ropes here. Again goes for a knee drop. Oh, that's the same leg. The same leg that Brandon Wolf was kicking earlier. Brandon firing these rapid fire forearm strikes, letting him know that he's not finished yet.
But he's just going off in the corner now.
Partner or not, Brandon Wolf is here to fight. He's here to show why he's part of that Call All-Stars banner. Ropes here. Oh, and a sting blade.
Bobby's head just snaps right off the mat.
Boy, these big punches here.
The amount of bad blood in this match is just astonishing.
Bobby got caught with that Hurricane Rana. And Brandon Wolf go for a submission now.
Oh, and he's putting all his weight on the back of that Dragon Sleeper, on the back of Bobby Mitchell as he's pulling that head and neck area back the other way.
Bobby was starting to crawl for the submission hold. He's just wrenching on the. Oh, Bobby gets out of it. Oh, there's a forearm.
Oh. And Brandon Wolf is in bad territory now.
Oh, wait a second. There's a tag. Matt Black is legal here. Matt Black's legal. Oh, my goodness.
Jesus. This is just more handicap action. Brandon Wolf kind of being left to fend for himself to the slaughter right now.
Cool. I guess we get to see even more of the so-called dream match happening here.
Wait a minute.
Oh! He wants nothing to do with it. What a disgusting kick there.
I mean, we've seen it over the past couple weeks. These two have just been taunting each other over and over.
Oh yeah, and Matt Black looking to take him out.
What spinning back fist.
You gotta think when Matt Black,
Brandon with the counter.
You gotta think when Matt Black and Brandon Wolf met a year ago in NXT. Oh wait, Brandon Wolf tries to clean out the ring here and get Matt Black to himself.
Clearing house right here. He's trying to get a second win.
There wasn't high stakes back then. Matt Black was a relative unknown on NXT, and Brandon Wolf had just returned to the brand. So, you know, maybe Matt Black doesn't want anything to do with Brandon Wolf. Maybe he considers him a threat.
You gotta think we didn't even get to see the conclusion of that match. Oh, could Brandon be set up for that spear in the corner? We know that is one of his go-to moves.
Yeah, but Matt's not getting up.
He's taking his time getting up here. That DDT looks like it took something out of him.
Ooh, wait a minute. Oh! Matt Black just put Brandon Wolf to work.
Oh, it's shooting star. Brandon with the fighting now.
Brandon Wolf in trouble.
Oh, he picks the leg there as he gets back up. This one, it looks like everything was lost.
I mean, we've seen that shooting star press finish off people before.
Brandon now realizing he's got an advantage here as he goes back to the leg again. Caught him with that dragon screw, and now just repeated attacks to the inside leg of Matt Black.
But he is going off. A combination of offense. And a nice spinning back kick into the chest of Matt Black.
Yep, there is a... Oh, man.
And that's
Brandon Wolf just trying to be a one-man wrecking crew here.
Oh, wait!
Oh my God!
Matt Black capitalized.
Him into the fucking corner.
Laying in wait.
Oh, there's a backstabber. Oh.
Dear God.
Matt Black with the opportunist in himself there, trying to finish him off, and he gets a 2 count. Wow. Boy, Bobby Mitchell was taking out there that hot side on the middle rope, but Matt Black saw the opportunity.
I'll say Brandon Wolf took his eye off the ball, and it almost just cost him, I guess, the match, not his team.
Yeah, again, Eric Silva still laid out here. I mean, again, looking, he's stirred a little bit. He's out of sight. He's made maybe partially around the corner. Matt Black lands on his feet. Oh, first DDT. Matching that springboard offense of Brandon Wolf from earlier. Little rope here. Oh, signature. We haven't seen that from Matt Black in a while. That corner enziguri.
Oh, it seems like Matt Black, he's pulling out all the stops in this match. We've seen the shooting star press and then that corner enziguri.
It's tossed to the outside, trying to isolate him away from
Bobby.
Oh, he landed.
Hello.
And Brandon just pops right off.
Right up. Landed on his feet like a cat.
One of the best con helos in the business there, Brandon Wolf, part of his signature offense here. But you can't count him out. We've seen anybody who missed him back when he won that Call Stars Championship, a huge fatal 4-way last year. This kid has come a long way. The journey is still far from over here. He's trying to get into contention for Matt Black in that NXT Championship. Oh. Oh, swing and a miss.
Nothing on that crossbody.
Yeah, he ate the hand was hard there. Matt Black capitalizing on it. Oh, big uppercut. Another big uppercut.
Oh, he is just burying him back into the corner.
Ducks under here. Oh, and Brandon Wolf with another counter. He's got it scouted. Matt Black needs to make a tag. We're just cutting him off here. Put the boots to him.
Oh, it seems like Brandon's he's had enough. Oh, Bobby was ready and wait this time.
Damage done to Brandon Wolf throughout the duration of this match. Matt Black rolls out, rolls back in. What's he thinking here? Brandon Wolf recovers, but oh no, Matt Black. Wait a second. I'm gonna take this one away from him here.
Oh, we've seen Matt Black, use this numerous times to win matches.
Oh. Ankle clutch, prawn hold, Bobby Mitchell distracts him there. Brandon Wolf able to get up, and oh, he caught him. Both of these men, all three of these men have been through so much this match. You gotta think maybe the longer it goes, might be playing in the favor of Brandon Wolf a little bit here.
Really cool. We're gonna go with one man versus two man, and it's gonna be the favor of the one man.
You see there, Matt Black was slow to recover. Oh no, he took too long. Oh. I will give credit where it's due here. Matt Black had that scouted. He's very smart in the ring. He knew that offense was coming here. He's got him in the corner again. Another insecurity. Wolf, they might be out here. Matt Black's sizing him up from the corner. And there's a tag to Bobby Mitchell.
Oh, did you ever think we'd see that?
It looked like he thought about it there for a minute. He wasn't sure if that's where he wanted to go or not. Brandon's still out here. Bobby, springboard here, 450. Oh, he connects.
Oh, he just laid it on his, almost on the whole body. That was not a graceful landing.
After an angle there. Bobby, continuing to pepper him with these shots here. Backing him into the turnbuckle again.
This is not the corner he wants to get trapped in, Brandon, but it is such an advantage of Bobby and Eric, or Bobby and Matt, to keep him in that corner.
Wait a second here, there's a tag back to Matt Black here. Drops down, oh, a beautiful drop kick there. Oh, wait a second, Eric Silva's made it back up to the apron here.
Oh, wait a minute. Better late than never.
And Matt Black just watching it and hits it with that spinning back, but it just sends it back into the corner. Just when you thought the tide was turning, it is not. It goes right back into the favor of Bobby and Matt.
These two have just got everything on lock right now.
Oh, here we go. For the third time in the match, that connects.
You gotta think here. I mean, Eric Silva needs the tag, but is he recovered? Is he still hurt from that last strikes on the outside of the ring? And Matt Black here just taking his time. Bobby wanting the tag here. Matt Black, he gives it to him, bringing him back in.
I think this is the most cohesiveness, most teamwork we've seen from Matt Black in any type of tag team match he's ever been in.
Matt Black wants to send a message here tonight. I think he realizes that he doesn't want to take a necessary loss here. Wait a second, Bobby connects with that combination.
Oh, and Bird, he got it. Here comes Eric. House of Fire.
Eric right here, he's the tide definitely turning with that big spinning knee right there. Bobby's down. Matt Black about to get some of this too, talking shit to him after he pulls him in.
Look at this. We got three men down. Wait, where's Eric Silva going here? We got Matt Black
about to kill somebody.
No. Oh, elbow stump to Bobby Mitchell all the way across the ring. He's sending a message. Oh, this is telling him to bring it on. He doesn't even go for the pin here. He's not through with Bobby Mitchell yet. This is not about a victory over Bobby. This is about kicking his ass.
That is definitely what it's about.
And the crazy thing is Eric may be the least tired or least worn down man of this whole contest right now.
Connects with another outlaw knee there. The outlaw rising knee.
Oh, I thought we were about to see him go up for another outlaw stomp. But it looks like this is just prolonged agony for Bobby Mitchell, it looks like.
Picks him up. Oh, just chops him down. Picks him up and knocks him right back down into his back. Bobby, you're sucking air trying to figure out where he's at.
He is not having a good time. He's bleeding too.
One of those knee strikes must have busted him up. I still can't believe Eric Silva cleared Matt Black to deliver that outlaw stomp to Bobby Mitchell here. Wait a second, look at this. They pull him in. Oh
my God. Beautiful tandem move right there. Bobby Mitchell definitely regretting kicking the shit out of Pat Bastard now.
I mean, he just got hit high and low in one swift move.
Wolf starting to get fired back up. You're feeling the synergy of Eric Silva.
Well, I bet you would too if you realized you weren't the only man on your team now. He caught him again with another Hurricanrana. Nice little leg kick back to the leg, and he's going into the corner. Oh, the chopping punches for Bobby Mitchell. And my oh my, how the tide of this match is taking a complete 180.
Indeed it has.
Oh, Bobby Mitchell getting knocked clear to the outside of the ring there on that clothesline. Brandon Wolf getting fired up here. Things are even up like you guys said. And wait a second, Wolf here, springboard Hurricane. Oh my God, into the ring steps. Jesus, what a Hurricane Rana. Bobby Mitchell might be out cold. Oh, look who's in the ring. Look who's in the ring. Eric Silva. Matt Black doesn't want anything to do with Eric Silva one-on-one. Where is he going here?
No, he's done.
Eric Silva, he's giving him pursuit here. He realizes he's this close to getting his hands on him. Referee trying to tell Eric Silva, you still have a match underway here. And these two are fighting on the stage.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Tensions beyond high.
Eric Silva has been waiting to get his hands on Matt Black ever since 1 week ago on NXT when he was struck down with the NXT Championship belt. Matt Black has been taunting him every week, every day since then. And this match, these are still the legal men here. The tide has changed again. We're down to looks like a one-on-one affair here between these two.
Went from 3-on-3 to 1-on-1.
Oh, no,
How the hell does this happen to us every week?
My God. Brandon Wolf intent on making Bobby Mitchell pay for what happened just a couple of nights ago here on NXT.
Oh, Brandon Wolf about to slay the shit out of him.
I don't think Bobby Mitchell has even realized that Matt Black is no longer in this match.
Oh!
Well, wait a minute, Eric is going after him as well.
Oh. Bobby Mitchell appears to have been let down by Matt Black once again.
Huge lion salt, top rope.
Oh, I think we're...
I think Bobby took his shots early. He was looking for the Hell of the King a second ago. Brandon Wolf got him up. Hiroshi here. Oh, and there it is.
Oh.
He's not going for the pin.
Nope.
Usually follows up right into the cover on that. This has just become this is so personal. This is so personal here. You're looking for the Wolf Howl. Put him away on Smackdown last week, but he only gets countered. Oh.
Bobby Mitchell's had it scouted.
Definitely had it scouted. And then finishes up with a Northern Lights there. Bobby trying to get back in this.
Oh, what a chop.
It looks like it. He's going off.
Bobby Mitchell coming back like a house of pancakes right there, only to get stopped.
Wait a second. Oh, no. Caught him with that armor enziguri. Back and forth. This is just like they're picking up where they left off last week here on SmackDown.
I mean, they are going at it.
One of our most viewed matches here in recent SmackDown history. You know, we were counting down towards the end of SmackDown and getting geared up for Velocity, so no surprise the two top talents from NXT are trying to turn this thing off on the right foot here, but I mean, I don't think that's their intentions. They're just out here trying to beat the hell out of each other. Oh, what a clothesline there.
Huge clothesline.
He spun that one around and got it revved up and delivered.
Bobby here. Oh, drop kick gets blocked. Oh, firing away with another one of these combinations. Oh, another clothesline.
Bobby is not determined to lose to Brandon Wolf twice.
He is just delivering these clotheslines. He's trying to take this guy's head off.
There's another one.
God. The human clothesline machine, Bobby Mitchell.
Is 4 back to back to back to back. Oh, and that time
you go to the well like 900 times. Eventually, you're gonna get caught. And right there, Brandon Wolf finally putting a stop to this clothesline onslaught.
Look at this.
His bell finally got unrang.
Lining him up here from the opposite corner here, almost 3 quarters away. Across the ring, and there's a spear. Deep into the playbook there. 2, no.
I stand corrected. He is not done.
Bobby says no. Not tonight. Tonight is not going to be the night I'm going down.
If he wants to be the star here, this is the way to do it. I mean, despite everything that's happened, this is ending in a one-on-one affair between these two.
Big leg drop.
You got to think this way. He's going to be able to say that he did it by himself. Matt Black's not here. Pat Bastard's definitely not here. Goes from behind here, belly to back, slip into the air. Oh no, face buster!
Oh, foot buster!
Now backing away into the corner again, sizing him up for something. Wolf spinning all the way around, not sure where he's at. Nor Bobby Mitchell's position. Springboard. Oh, look at this!
Oh my God! Like all the way across the ring.
Bobby here.
Holy fucking physics!
He's just.
I guess that was a message to Matt Black. Anything you can do, I can do better.
He went for the kick. Went for the cross-country kick, and Brandon had it scouted that time. Brandon now hoisting him up. Oh, he power bombs him. The action between these two men, it just keeps going back and forth, move for move almost. Who's it gonna be here? Oh, huge chop. Nope, hold on a second. Flips over, oh, drops him in the neck breaker.
Oh, we are going back and forth. This is not stopping.
Hey, look at
it's definitely not stopping.
Bobby looks like he's ready to kill here. And there's the kick! Cross-country kick!
That's it. That is it. Bobby may have finally done it. He has done it.
No!
No, he has not.
He has honed that kick. He's trained himself to deliver that kick with such precision in recent weeks. And Brandon Wolf kicks out of it. Somehow. Into the ropes here. Oh, drop kick here. Another drop kick. Oh, a clothesline for Brandon Wolf. Hitting the ropes. Gets the brakes on. Oh, cut him in the back elbow though. Oh! Taking the wind out of him with that last rotation.
Oh, I mean, those kicks came out of nowhere.
It's hard to tell which way. Oh, and Bobby caught him, plucked him out of the air there with that arm drag. Both of these men barely moving here. Brandon Wolf's not giving up at all. Oh, look at this. He fights back again with a chin breaker. Almost.
I mean, at At this point, they have been going at it for a while now.
Oh, and another neck breaker. Bobby with another counter neck breaker. These chops just nearly taking each other off their feet. Yeah, he's just telling him to fight back.
Bobby's telling Brandon to bring it, and Brandon is bringing it back.
Oh, back fist, kick to the leg there. Back and forth here. Nope, hold on a second. Trading strikes now. He's got him up. Got him up on the shoulders here. Oh, detonation kick.
Oh, that might be it. That may have signaled the end for Bobby there.
Oh, he's got him measured up here in the corner. Now it's his turn for across the ring super kick.
Oh, man.
What is he going to take? He didn't go for the pin on this either. Measuring him up here. Bobby Mitchell rocked from this barrage of offense late in the game. Ran away. He's got him hooked. Fisherman's him up again. Oh, there's the wolf pow.
That might be it. I'm not sure if Bobby has enough to. I'm not sure if Bobby has enough to kick out of this now.
Brandon Wolf seals the deal on him again.
Incredible.
A plan that almost came to fruition here. I mean, I don't appreciate the tactics, but you gotta appreciate what they attempted at least. But it all fell apart at the seams. Matt Black found himself face to face with a pissed off outlaw and ran for the hills, leaving Bobby Mitchell here to be taken out. Bobby hitting literally almost everything in his arsenal, including the cross-country kick tonight.
Only not to get the 3 count.
This just goes to show Brandon Wolf is in peak performance conditioning here.
Yes, he is.
Who is going to be able to stop the Call All-Stars champion? You got to think each victory like this, he's inching closer to Matt Black or even Eric Silver, depending on who walks out.
I mean, we've heard Brandon before say that he doesn't care who comes out. He's coming after the NXT title.
Getting a standing ovation here. What a match. Possibly one of the, again, despite the circumstances, one of the best 6-man tag matches we've seen in recent history. Folks, we are far from over. No, we have a main event. I'm being told that we're going to hear from Riddlin and maybe from the judge here still yet here tonight. This is going to deliver the goods. I promise you that. More Smackdown action is still to come.
From do you sleep at night? That time I check. Respect what something yours, and I give it away. Maybe you should go to the shop and show the boy the love you know. And when they say it's fun.
One shot or one opportunity to seize everything you've ever wanted in one moment. Did you capture or just let it slip? Yo, his palms are sweaty, his weak arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sled already. Mom's spaghetti is nervous, but on the surface he was calm and ready to jump. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes around. No business now, but the words won't come out. They're choking out, everybody's choking out. The crowd's turned out, time's up, over. Step back to reality, all the ghost gravity, all the ghost gravity. It's all mad what he wants, give up, that is enough. It won't happen enough, it's all back to these drugs. It don't matter, this stuff, he knows that, but he's struck. He's all sad that he knows, when he goes back to his mom, for home, that's when he's back to the lab again, yo. This whole rhapsody back to capture this moment and hope you know him. You gotta lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. One shot to not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
On SmackDown, I will be taking on the Judge. Okay. Can't really recall ever meeting you one-on-one, so it'll be fun. But you're a ladder, alright? You're just one step closer to the top. With that ladder, I'll use that momentum of beating you, because you have no chance against me. Then I have my mind, the thing that's in here, focused on Money in the Bank. Everyone else, fear who you don't know, and it's me. Because it's a new me. It's an awakened me. Not gonna go with that bullshit of a third eye or healing stones or any of that bullshit. What I'm gonna go with is simply this. Doesn't matter how many I have to go against at Money in the Bank. I've never won it. That briefcase is mine. And I don't care who the champion is. I'm taking your title. And there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it, because, let's face it, anytime, anywhere I cash that in, you're screwed. I put title over head. I become the best of ECW, the best in the world. So, Judge, I don't know if you watched the UFC event that happened a few days ago. I'm gonna make you look like Punk at the end, with his face beat in. Then, I'm gonna put a ladder on top of you. And I'm gonna climb it. I'm gonna win. Our match, Money in the Bank, and the title. Simple as that. Don't believe me? Step in my way, let me fucking show you. Because I'm Ritalin. I'm not that green guy from NXT who got tired of his mentor, if you want to call him that. I'm Ritalin, the guy who came back from death, the guy everyone thought was done. Obviously not. And then, since for some reason I was only in the top 50, somewhere in there, I'm gunning for that #1 spot in Wrestler of the Year. Even Dave Metzler would say I'm Wrestler of the Year. Because I did something no one else did. And I came back from the dead and beat the shit out of my brother. So, I'll see you on SmackDown, Judge. Got my mask nice and polished for my entrance. got my mind set for killing you and then taking that Money in the Bank contract. And I don't care who has the title. I don't care who in the back thinks I'm not worth it. I'm taking the title. I'm taking Money in the Bank. But all before that, Judge, I'm taking you on a trip to hell.
So I said, fucker, I hardly know. Oh shit, we're back on.
But anyway, folks, we're going to take a moment here before we get to our main event of the evening. Talk about a little bit about Money in the Bank 3. The official full card has been revealed. You can find it on YouTube and Facebook here. But of course, we talked about this with our opening match here tonight. Tiger Baraki versus Scott Adams. One hell of a grudge match scheduled for Money in the Bank 2. And it's an undefeated streak versus a vendetta here. And it's going to be a slugfest. I think we can figure that much out.
Oh, well, Tiger is looking to serve the best dish, and that dish is revenge.
Also, speaking of grudge matches, Lewis Rivers, who we heard from tonight, Sean Walsh. Lewis Rivers promises that he won't need Ed Gucci. He's going to finish off Sean Walsh one-on-one. Sean Walsh has also made a promise that the Raging Redneck himself, Ray Geddes, will be back in time for Money in the Bank.
Oh, and there we go. It's a big time match.
You're crushed.
Oh, it's
You're
a big
crushed.
time match. We got a ECW Intercontinental Championship match, Extreme 3-Way, and Shawn Nice looking to go after that title with SMC and the Doctor, the Love Doctor, BTB.
Of course, and RPJ broke the news on this. It's still a mystery until come Money in the Bank. So, folks, you have to see it live when it happens. 5 teams will be entering a 5-team gauntlet here. Tornado tag, extreme rules, and falls count anywhere in the building because you know it's going to get crazy for every Youngbloods to have the deck stacked against them. It could be the Crucible. It could be the Franco Brothers, American Justice, British Hit Squad. The list goes on. RPJ has opened the door to tag teams around the world to come and challenge for the belts.
Well, Franco Brothers probably won't be in that match, let's be real, but in this match, Eric Silva, Matt Black, NXT Championship match, and he's just looking to finally get his hands on him. They have been going at it, they have been back and forth, and it all comes to a head at Money in the Bank. One of these two is walking out the granddaddy of NXT.
Of course, speaking of the granddaddy, Detroit, I know you're going to be in the corner for your man here. Ryan Asriel has a contender, and it's the unlikely, the Celestial Prince, Aether Adamus, who said, "I'll be your Huckleberry." Has he bitten off more than he can chew, or will he have a chance to become the ECW World Heavyweight Champion?
He is trying to shove a dinosaur bone into his mouth with how much he is trying to bite off right now. This man thinks he's going to come in on some Cinderella bullshit and dethrone somebody like Ryan Asriel. Not happening.
Of course, and in our main event of Money in the Bank, of course, the Money in the Bank ladder match. We have a lot of first times here, and we have the 2-time returning here, the first ever Money in the Bank, Mr. Money in the Bank cash in here, successful AJ Hawks. Of course, Walter Scott making an appearance. Riddlin, Jeremy McGlasson, Halo Blair, and Ed Gucci all vying for that coveted Money in the Bank briefcase.
One of these men will have a shot at the title whenever he wants. AJ Hawks, though, the very first and only successful cash in. You got to think he's the favorite.
Well, he's been trying to tear through everybody on his road to Money in the Bank. You know, we know that he wants the case just to leverage a match with Chris. He doesn't even care about winning the World Heavyweight Championship at this point. You got to think the state of mind he's in. He's definitely going to be dangerous when everything is legal and the ring is surrounded by those ladders. But talking about somebody who wants to leverage their way into a position here, the judge maybe thinking that if you can defeat one of the entrants in the Money in the Bank ladder match here tonight, that he might be getting one step closer to taking on either Ryan Asriel or Aether Adamus following Money in the Bank.
He's trying to do something to insert himself into the title picture. He wants to keep remaining relevant, and he's looking to go through Riddlin tonight to keep some forward progress going.
We've heard from him. We've heard from him recently, following Money in the Bank, following the Money in the Bank qualifying match, following Extreme Rules. He feels like the match that happened on Raw to qualify for Money in the Bank, he felt like he shouldn't even been in that match. He thought he should have been the #1 contender, and he felt like that match was a fluke here. So I said, we're told that he may have some more to add on to that statement here. We're gonna find out, and then guys, it's showtime. Main event here. Riddle and Judge, first time meeting between these two is gonna be a banger, as you like to say, Detroit.
Yeah, I do. Two guys, both of them riding waves of momentum. The Judge looking to slingshot over Riddlin, and the guys in Money in the Bank to put himself in the title picture. Riddlin looking for some very heavy momentum to go into Money in the Bank, because you got to think he's one of the underdogs in that match.
Yeah, Riddlin definitely going in with a lot to prove here. Let's see what the Judge has to say.
So let me get this straight. The recognition I get for putting on one of the best matches ECW has ever seen, and coming out on top of that match at Extreme Rules, is to be put into another match with that same opponent, to get caught off guard, to slip up, to mess up one time, get hit with a cutter going for the frog splash. He hits his King Slayer, hits me with the 1, 2, 3, and he gets all the glory. He gets to move forward. He gets the prize, while I'm stuck sidelined at Money in the Bank. While I'm stuck sidelined on one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year, where I'm stuck sidelined while Jeremy McGlasson is in a ladder match with some of ECW's top talent, like AJ Hawks, Riddlin, and Ed Gucci, to be able to compete for that briefcase spot that should have been mine after I beat Jeremy McGlasson at Extreme Rules. But it's just another hoop, it's just another roadblock. And you see, that's the word of the day, roadblock. Because see, roadblocks are put in our way for a reason. They're put in our way to decide if we're going to take another path, to turn right or left, to go down a different venture, a different road, a different alley, to steer away from the road, the path that we set on. Well, I'm here to tell you that I am not steering away from this. I told you what I wanted. I told everybody, I told the ECW universe what I am here for. And yeah, Jeremy McGlasson, once again, he gets all the glory for his victory over me, for that Money in the Bank qualifying match, whatever. Everyone slips up. We all know that when push comes to shove, that when it's all on the line, the Judge will and always will get the job done back against the wall. So now what do I gotta do? I don't know if it's a sick joke or a form of torture or whatever, but now on Smackdown, I'm being forced to face another person who has the option to cement their legacy at Money in the Bank, when I gotta go up against Riddlin. I'm telling you, things aren't adding up for me right now. Because see, I go out there, I put on the best, I be the best, I do the best, and I have to be sidelined on a pay-per-view where Aether and Azrael go one-on-one for the title, like the ultimate David versus Goliath. I'm sidelined on that pay-per-view. Well, Jeremy McGlasson, you got the better of me. Congrats, hats off, whatever. It'll all be for nothing unless you take that briefcase down. So good luck to you on that. Riddlin, we'll see how it goes for you. I'm not so sure the capacity you'll be in come Money in the Bank, because all my aggression right now is being 100% focused on you. So blame Ryan Paul Jones for that. See you in our match.
The judge here seeming a little disgruntled. Like I said, we've seen that he's had a chip on his shoulder, but he feels like this is a cruel joke, as he said, that now that he's not in Money in the Bank, he has to face one of the participants here. And he feels also that he's been cheated, that he's not even featured on the Money in the Bank card in any way, shape, or form. I mean, he's not wrong in saying this will be one of the hottest events of the summer, not only for us, but I think for our entire industry, guys.
Well, I mean, you have to win to be on Money in the Bank. Did the judge win? I'm asking a question. It's not rhetorical.
I thought you were asking today. He's usually quick to answer.
He's over there eating. He's over there eating his cheese right now. It seems like you're the only one paying attention.
Well, of course, the judge. I mean, he admitted defeat. He said, he got caught. He went up for that frog splash, and Jeremy caught him with the cutter, and then hit him with the Kingslayer. I mean, we all saw it happen. It was a great match. But you're right. You know what? As much there is going in the Money in the Bank, not everybody can make it to the show. And yes, it's a shame we won't see the judge at Money in the Bank, but there's always next time. And he's been. I mean, you can see him there if he buys a ticket and comes to hang out or something. But I mean, he's like, it's a travesty that he's not at the show. But I mean, one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. He lost, and Jeremy McGlaston's in the match, and not him.
Well, I'm telling you though. I'm telling you, I think the judge has an underlying plan. I believe he's going to try to take out Riddlin and take his spot here tonight.
Oh,
I gotta say,
dastardly.
I gotta say, the judge, he does sound a little desperate, but I would hope not. I've never seen that side of the judge before. We've seen him become pretty vindictive in the feud with Mike Giacchino. We've seen him butt heads with RPJ before. They have a very tainted history amongst themselves. He seems to have some of this aggression focused on RPJ in a way. I'm not sure why it would be his fault that the judge had to qualify like everybody else. And like you said, Detroit, he didn't make it, unfortunately. But all things aside here, Riddlin, like I said, he's an underdog. He's got a lot to prove here. And
yeah, he does.
The judge overlooked Jeremy McGlasson in their rematch. I think that's what we saw. The judge beat him in Extreme Rules. Said, I can do it again, but Riddlin was kind of overlooking the judge here a little bit tonight, and already declared himself as Mr. Money in the Bank and a future champion.
Well, you see what happens when you overlook somebody, you get caught. Now, the judge, you gotta think the judge is overlooking Riddlin a little bit, but Riddlin coming out here and just boldly saying that he's gonna be in the main event, he's gonna win, he's gonna be a champion, making all these bold things without even putting the fight in yet. That's I don't know if that's confidence or his downfall.
Riddlin, it'll be his first Money in the Bank ladder match performance. I mean, he went through that Hell in a Cell, and he might have came up as not the victor. He might have came up as the loser there, but he came out on top. He walked out of it, and a lot of people, I think, didn't expect that to happen. So this is a chance for him to regain his footing, and hey, maybe he will have a better chance, but he's got to get through the judge here tonight first. And like the judge is very aggressive here. We're going back and forth, exchanging headlocks. Riddlin, the power of Riddlin, the hip toss.
Very, very powerful, Riddlin. You got to think though, going into this Money in the Bank match, another thing he can't escape. His mentor, AJ Hawks. It seems like as much as AJ wants to move past Riddlin or vice versa, they just seem to be in the same picture, butting heads. And you gotta think that he wants to one-up AJ. AJ is the only guy to successfully cash in Money in the Bank and win a title. So you gotta think that's weighing on Riddlin's mind as he goes in there, because he wants to be the guy that's able to do that. And he's like, I can hang with you. I'm not in your shadow anymore.
Riddlin, you're trying to put away the judge early on that crossover spine buster there. Only got a 1 count. Yeah, Riddlin talked about it earlier tonight. He said, things were left there with AJ Hawks. He's leaving it behind, but he said, I will beat the hell out of him if I have to again, and we will continue this fight if we have to. And you gotta think, he can't overlook AJ. Oh my goodness, the judge with a suicide dive here.
Can't overlook the judge either, because shit like that'll happen to you.
Judge driving him spine first into our announce table here. And the Judge is picking him back up. Oh, just slapping him. You can hear the echo on that. Oh.
The judge gonna make this kid work tonight, that's for sure.
The referee continuing his count here. Both men on the outside. Riddle bounced off the ring post there and the ring steps. Judge picks him back up. Oh, and another chop, just taking him off of his feet this time. First one stunned him, but that one just completely leveled him. It's a thunderous overhand chop from the Judge. Judge definitely looking to make him work here, getting him back into the ring. He wants to beat him clean here, prove why he should have been in Money in the Bank. Judge gonna fly springboard crossbody. Stomping right on the side of his head.
Judge, oh, look at him. Getting a little cocky right there.
Yeah, looking very confident here. I mean, he had to take offense to the things that Riddle said for the match, but Riddle kind of a knee. Yeah, Judge looks like he doesn't really think much of Riddle here either. He said, hey, I should have been in the Money in the Bank with greats like Riddle and Ed Gucci and AJ Hawks, but he kind of underselling them there and paying for that knee drop on the edge of the apron.
Well, he's saying that he should be in there with the greats. He's got to beat him to join him.
Riddle focusing on that braced leg now. At the target.
Might as well have just painted a giant fucking bullseye on his knee.
Again, right there, putting all of his weight into that one. Back into the ring we go again. Match is still just freshly started here, and we're going back and forth, in and out of the ring, both sides.
Riddle already going to the top, this unorthodox human being right here.
Neck breaker there. I don't know if he got all of it, but took a lot out of the Judge. Stop to the lower back, almost kidneys there. Wait, grabs the arm. Riddle in here.
He's got the triangle in. As much as he doesn't want to be compared to his mentor, they are very similar in the way that they are both just unorthodox as fuck. And they will bust something out of nowhere that you have never seen them do before to try to win a match.
I guess get the Judge. Arm. He's trying to break that arm if he extends it any further. Judge trying to posture up. No, but he pulls him back down into it.
Oh yeah, he's not letting that go. He's either gonna break that arm or he's gonna put the Judge to sleep right there. Because it's the pressure on the arm, the shoulder, and the neck as well.
Wait, Judge has got his posture here. Right into the ropes. Using that middle rope there to get out of it. Riddle unceremoniously broken up the hold there. Wow. That was close. Judge was in there deep for a moment. He had to do something.
Yeah, it almost looked like he caught him. The Judge, though, still posturing to this crowd when Riddle almost beat him. It's not really too much to brag about.
Well, we don't want to continue to overlook opponents here. You can keep talking, but if you're gonna lose another big match like this, and oh my goodness!
And all that talking and posturing was part of his downfall with Jeremy McGlasson, which is why he is not Money in the Bank.
Riddle in here, slowly up to one knee. Judge gonna go to the top rope. It's gonna be cross body again. Wow, the height on that one. Swanton bomb here. We got frog splash. He's taking his time again though. Riddle starting to stir a little bit. Judge, he's getting very comfortable up there on the top rope.
Yeah, but we saw it happen when he got comfortable before. And there he goes, paying the price.
Caught him right across the shoulder. There's a belly-to-belly suplex from the upstairs. Riddle trying to put him away here. Another cover.
Riddle not dicking around. He is trying to win. He's not posturing to the crowd. He's not doing it. He is just trying to put together offense.
I think you're starting to see the answers we've been looking for here. Riddle qualifying for Money in the Bank, defeating Tiger Baraki, a longtime rival. And then now this. And just going right back to that arm here on the Judge now. You know, a victory over the Judge will say a lot for Riddle's career here. A lot more than I think he even realizes.
Oh, absolutely. Bro. Oh, he's calling for the end right now. He's going to make him go night-night.
Springboard. Oh, misses the enziguri. Judge, he stepped back and got out of the way. Wait a second. Rock bottom for the Judge. Just like that, the Judge is back into this match. He saw it.
Put him away.
2. Oh. Barely getting that shoulder up off the mat. The left shoulder up, it looks like, off the mat there. We're going to see this one more time. Riddle, you can see here, the Judge stepped backwards, saw it coming, and immediately explodes with big offense here.
Only a 2 count, though. Judge is going to have to pull out some more tricks.
That's what thinking here is. Got Riddle sizing him up here. Hits the rope, springboard. Oh, moonsault for the Judge here, too. Oh!
Into a beautiful DDT.
I've seen that before tonight. A couple of times. The Judge, he could hang with the young guns from NXT with a move like that. Uppercut there. Judge now putting together some punches. Another big uppercut. Good maul the forearm on that one. Looking the leg. Looks like it's the Judge thinking here. Shoots him through the ropes. Oh.
What if the Judge had truly started from the bottom and went to NXT to fight all these young guys?
You know, on this quest that he's on, he may, look at this, just yell at these fans here again. We take a look at this one more time. Judge, there's that DDT. And then here you see where he threw Riddle into the outside, and again.
Beautiful tope.
Lands on his feet there, almost clearing Riddle, and then just yells at him, what have you got left? Bring it on. Oh, he's telling him, bring it on, get up again.
Riddle definitely in trouble right now.
Oh, picking him up to his feet. Oh, another one of those chops.
Slapping him down. Judge like, bitch, where's my money?
And almost just disrespecting him there, giving him all of the palm. Down by the neck, throwing him back into the ring again. Judge now.
Finger guns. He's gonna call for it.
Oh my goodness.
Get the fucker. He's like, bitch, you thought. He just picked him right up out of the air. Are you kidding me?
And just carrying him, Judge gets out of that power bomb.
That was almost disastrous. It looked like he was gonna dump him out of the ring.
Yeah, he's just trading punches here. He might have been looking for a buckle bomb, throwing him out of the ring. I'm not sure. The Judge was able to pry his hands free, though. Look at that choke in the corner. They're using the foot.
A weird handstand choke. I told you, Riddle's weird. Like, him and AJ, they're weird offense.
Oh, there's a signature drop kick. Both feet to the face of the Judge here. Riddle needs to put something else together and put him away now. Usually sets up with the shooting star press to follow that. Oh, elbow strike. And he's more than
picking the leg right there, and then going right back to it.
What he's doing now is grabbing him by the feet. Repositions him here. Wait, looking for another submission on the Judge. He's got a clover leaf. Look at this, going back to the legs. Oh my goodness, the position
the extension. Here. Oh my god.
Judge has got to break this rib somehow. The referee's asking him if he wants to give up. No, he's not going to take a submission here. But, oh, he's just getting folded. This is almost like that Tequila Sunrise from Tiger Baraki we saw earlier. That's a nasty angle. And he's a bigger guy than Tiger is. Oh, the Judge shakes him off.
Able to power out.
Oh. Chops and punches and elbows again here. Kick to the leg. Oh, that one buffed him. The damage has been done. Oh.
Ooh.
Another one of those knee strikes here. Looking for this on the opposite side of the ring. Over here in front of us this time. Oh, and again.
Good God. Right to the back of his head.
So he's going to knock this one out of the park, it looks like.
I'm pretty sure he just knocked Riddland's head right out of the park.
Tenay, instead of playing the ECW game on your phone, you should be looking up at the match because right now Riddland is in control.
Nearly landed in our laps with that huge heel of his own. Not as pretty as the judges, but for a guy his size, that is impressive.
Riddland's a big fucking boy, and he just cleared those ropes with relative ease.
I mean, it goes back to what AJ was saying, man, or I should say Detroit was saying, that, man, Riddland's a weird guy.
Oh my goodness, Judge.
He has a very unorthodox offense.
That might be his biggest strength going into this Money in the Bank match. I mean, what do you think he's going to pull out? I think if you get him and AJ Hawks on a ladder, we've seen them dive off of a ladder together before on Smackdown here of all places, right before Extreme Rules. I mean, there's just no telling here. Oh, big heel kick there. Oh, leveling the Judge. They might be thinking shooting star press.
I mean, at this point, the Judge is taking so much offense. This is just probably just the cap on the feather here.
Second, he's looking for it here. Wait, oh wait, the Judge! The Judge! Oh!
How did he get up? Are you kidding me? He sprung up so quick to deliver another one.
The fact that he just caught him through mid-air in a shooting star press and delivers the rock bottom.
Unbelievable.
You need to see this again. Riddland, I think, mid-rotation saw the Judge had rolled backwards and he aborted. He went to land on his feet mid-shooting star press. I mean, just to rotate fully around, land on your feet, but the Judge was right there and waiting.
I mean, talk about element of surprise and out of nowheres.
The Judge not going for the cover here. He's going up top.
He's looking for that swanton.
So you think they hear frog splash? No! Oh, Riddland got out of the way.
The frog splash has been sort of a death sentence for the Judge.
Really wildly here. Especially how Riddland got up and got out of the way. Oh, the Judge faked him out and caught him with a jab. Riddland not a fan of that and connects with the drop kick. Oh! Beautiful Asai moonsault there from the top. Riddland, he might have been looking for that drifter clutch there. Judge had it scouted.
Oh, right on his head!
He just tigered him. He tigered him right on the back of his head.
And you notice Judge there did not hold on to the bridge. He just let it go as he hit the mat. Oh, and a diving wheel kick from the middle rope there. Unorthodox from the Judge and a moonsault of his own. Unbelievable here. The main event between these two. Only a 2 count off of that.
Unreal.
Riddland getting back up here. Ooh, uppercut there.
We were expecting a banger, and we're going to get one. The resiliency of these guys.
I'm very impressed here with Riddland holding his own here against one of the legends of ECW and the Judge. Riddland pounding on his chest and bring it on as he goes up again. He connected with us earlier in the match. Oh, another belly to belly. Right into the cover. No hesitation this time, and only a 2 count. Goodness, what a match here. Riddland yelling at him. Bring it on, get back on your feet. Goes with a handspring, and there's the enziguri this time.
Caught it flush.
Usually had to cut a little bit more off guard with it this time. He couldn't telegraph it the way he did before. Shoots him in here. Oh, nope, shoulder block.
I mean, when you do a giant handspring before you kick somebody in the head, they might see you coming. But I mean, unorthodox usually gets him the win. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it or fine tune it or whatever.
Judge, oh, for the crossbody, that was telegraphed this time. Oh, for the kick that time, no. Back and forth again between these two. Judge looking to throw him back out again. He's getting comfortable with these dives to the outside here, Riddle, and
oh boy, better look up.
Judge, you gotta look in his eye. You gotta look far away. Look in his eye here. He's gonna hit the dive this time. The Riddle had it scouted.
No, he's gonna get decked in his dome. Riddle knew this guy was gonna jump on him, and he said, "Fuck that," and punched him in the mouth.
Riddle in here, go for a frog splash of his own into the ring.
Oh man.
Oh, wait a second.
Almost a giant middle finger to the Judge right there, like, oh, you can't hit yours, but I can hit mine. Oh my God!
Chucks him right out here in front of us.
Well, that was unsafe as fuck. He just threw that guy out, cleared out of the ring. Oh God!
Riddle just sprinkled out the Hurricane Rana this time. Are you kidding?
Riddling. Good Lord.
Oh,
much like his name, he is laser focused right now.
Judge trying to figure out what he wants to do. Is he threw Riddle back into the ring off that counter? Wait a second, Swanton Bomb connects almost out of nowhere and into the cover.
Oh, this could be it.
Ooh, is this it for the 3 count? No.
Absolutely not. He kicks out at 2. And the Judge is irate.
That is usually a death sentence for his opponents there. Speaking of the Judge, oh, he'll just throw him into the turnbuckle now. Thinking here, shoot him across, Judge.
More pandering, though.
There was some. Nope. Oh, Riddle tried to counter. Oh, there's a back elbow, though.
Oh, what is this?
Oh my goodness!
Are you kidding me?
Holding on to the ring post there.
Excuse me.
And he's not done. Oh, there's another Swanton Bomb. What, a Tiger fake kick on the ring post?
Something like that.
The Judge with something we have never seen here before in ECW. I have not ever seen somebody deliver a maneuver like that. Running across the length of the apron and delivering that full force kick, and he's got Riddle up top now. Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is bad. We've seen this in Extreme Rules. We've seen this in Extreme Rules. There it is. Judgment Slam. My goodness.
From the tippy top.
Look at this one more time.
One more time on his kick.
All the way around. A full, he swings himself back around. All the core strength there.
That takes a lot of core strength right there. Those are abs of steel to be able to swing around that pole like that. And then right here from the tippy top, that Judgment Slam hits in full.
That has got to be enough. What a combination here late in the game from the Judge.
That's about as big as a combination gets.
And that's it. An incredible match between these two. Really putting up an extremely good fight.
See, here again, I mean, Riddle and I can't say this, you know, despite the loss, this has got to be one of his definitive performances so far. He's got to know that going into Money in the Bank, it's not going to be a 3 count that prevents him from taking that briefcase home, so he's got that going in. But, I mean, what about the Judge here? Being able to put away Riddle in like this, there's that Swanton Bomb nearly across the ring that came out of nowhere.
You gotta think he's like vying to be an extra man in his Money in the Bank or something. He's like, I just beat someone that was in the match.
You gotta think, you know, RPJ is watching this one closely. Again, he has a lot of personal history. Judge being a blood relative of his. Looking around here, wonder, does he have the adulation of the fans following this standout performance?
Very mixed reaction.
You go back to Extreme Rules. You go back to the rematch from the Glass, and the Judge continues to deliver on his promise here that he can deliver these 5-star matches. Doesn't matter who he's in the ring with, but is that enough to consider him a contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, the one thing he hasn't done in our company. Riddle,
but you see, there's a mixed reaction from this crowd here.
So Riddle back up to his feet. Are we going to see a show of respect here?
That's what it looks like.
After all the trash talk before the match.
Riddle kind of eating his words right here.
Well, wait a second. Oh no!
Oh,
wait, Caleb Blair is here.
Wait a minute.
Caleb Blair disgruntled last week. Excuse me, not last week. It was this week on Raw. I'm getting my days mixed up here. I'm completely shocked by this.
Shimaz is broken out right here. Caleb Blair just coming out to beat these guys down.
We ruined AJ Hawk's ruined his one on Raw. Wait a
minute! AJ Hawk!
Oh no! Come on now!
No! You almost thought he was coming in for the save for a second, but he just wanted to be the one to do it.
You had to believe he's the madman. I don't even think he cared who it was. He was going to hit him with that chair.
He bent that chair over Riddle, and he went and grabbed a fresh one from under the ring here. Wait a second, Jeremy McGlasson!
How many people are going to come out here? Look at all these saves! And AJ Hawk's thinking better of it. Content to just talk shit to Jeremy McGlasson. He's had his number on many occasions.
Caleb Blair's back up to his feet. Jeremy was in there checking on the judge.
What is this?
Oh no, these two have unfinished business dating back to Payback for WrestleMania 2. Now they'll meet again in the Money in the Bank match. I think Jeremy's realized that he's across the ring from him. Caleb Blair charging in. Wait, pop-up powerbomb. No, oh, he caught him with a cutter.
That pop-up cutter. Caleb Blair is out.
That diamond cutter, he caught him out of nowheres.
And the only thing that's going to make this even more complete is that AJ runs out again and more shit happens.
Jeremy McGlasson now showing why he could be an odds-on favorite to be Mr. Money in the Bank. Right, AJ Hawk. Is that him over there?
He just crawled out from under the ring. Are you kidding? We thought he went to the back.
Oh, and he caught him with the elbow. Caught Jeremy with the elbow here. Wait, Jeremy drops underneath.
Oh, what the German? He's holding on. He's holding on.
He's holding on.
Oh.
Oh, my God. He just killed him.
The Eastern Lariat. He holds on with it.
Took his head clean off. Jeremy McGlasson. He is all fired up.
AJ doesn't even know where he's at right now. He got clothesline just turned him completely inside out. Oh no. He's got him up for the King Slayer. There it is.
Right on his head.
There's a dead body right there if you've seen one.
Jeremy McGlasson on fire.
To what you were saying, Detroit, the crowd split on the judge, but this crowd is on their feet. They were at the top of their lungs right now. The Veterans Memorial Coliseum here in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, is all behind Jeremy McGlasson.
Jeremy McGlasson is the hype here.
I mean, at this point, you have to believe he's the odds-on favorite at this point in Money in the Bank.
He is just screaming at AJ Hawks to get up. AJ Hawks is stumbling around, trying to pull himself up to the rope somehow.
The madman drunkenness and by how he's stumbling around like that.
Jeremy he's lining up for another clothesline.
Oh, he's gonna take his fucking head off.
Oh, he hits the ropes here for extra momentum, and out goes AJ Hawks. Jeremy McGlasson clearing the field here. That's two men that I think you can consider a favorite to win Money in the Bank, and Jeremy McGlasson disposes of them.
Jeremy McGlasson, momentum is like fully on his side right now. Makes the save, making sure the judge doesn't turn into a mincemeat pile. And then
more than anything, he wants to be that 3-time World Heavyweight Champion.
And these two have had their differences.
Back in the ring here, Jeremy McGlasson looking for. Oh no!
Oh, what an asshole! Trying to offer respect to Riddle earlier, and this guy saves him from getting his ass kicked in, and he can't even shake his hand.
Folks, this development here between the judge and Jeremy McGlasson, they stand 1-1, but I mean, imagine this. The Judge wants that on the number one contendership. He wants that championship. Could we see the Judge and Jeremy McGlasson with the title on the line? We don't know because we still got so much time to go before Money in the Bank. Folks, that's all the time we have here tonight on SmackDown.